Hi Walkwatchers, and welcome back to another one of our adventures. Now, before you all start commenting down below, hey Alyn, you've already got a video for Doan. You're absolutely right. Stevie Auld and I walked this in March 2022, and there is indeed a video already on the site. I'll link it up here so that you can watch that if you want to. But I stand over my decision because, well, Doan's a great mountain to go walking in, and this is a winter walk, so it's slightly different. So yes, I feel justified. So I am indeed walking the same route. I've parked the van at Ott Car Park and I'm walking up the path. Ott Mountain is on my right hand side, Slieve Loch Shanna on my left. The mountains, however, are covered in ice and some of them are covered in snow. It had been snowing a couple of days beforehand and some of the mountains were just clinging on to the snow and no more. I just love this approach into the Eastern Mournes. This view just over this stile is great. Cairn up on your right, Slieve Loch Shanna up on your left, Doan and Binion ahead of you, Loch Shanna there in front of you, and way off in the distance the Silent Valley. Great views. Now, between the stile and Doan, there is a path that takes you all the way through the big bog that lies in front of you, and it's a granite path, it's a natural path, and it takes you right to the very top of Doan. There's Slieve Lamagan, snow-capped Slieve Lamagan in the distance. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? So this path is a great example of how a peat bog is constructed, because at the base level of this bog is this granite layer, and then you have all the vegetation layers and layers and layers of vegetation that have been laid down over hundreds of years to give us that dark brown peat material. And one final push takes me to the top of the mountain. How are you, Walkwatchers? And welcome back to another one of our videos. You join me as I sit at the top of Doan, well, just over the edge of it, because it's pretty blowy up there and it's very cold. Whereas down here it's pretty sheltered. As you can hear, there's virtually no wind. But I'm overlooking Loch Shanna, overlooking Slieve Muck and Carn, and I can just see Ott over there. And I'm looking right down the Bands Road here as it's completely lit up. It's golden in that sunlight, right down to the ocean. Silent Valley over here. It's just beautiful today. It is December, and it is pretty cold. In fact, I'm sort of looking at temperatures here of 0 to -1. Up on the top in the wind, it's down to about -4 or -5, so it is pretty cold. I am fully decked out. I've got my big thick hiking socks on. I've even got some gaiters on, but I have my Revolutionaries, my big heavy trousers, and I have some long johns on, and I then have a number of layers on, of a base layer plus a long sleeve t-shirt plus this jacket, and I also have my big downy jacket with me, and a sort of a raincoat as well if needs be. But this is the time of the year when you need all those extra layers with you. This is the time of the year when you need to be extra prepared coming out into the mountain, because this is the time of year also when the wind and the weather can change quite quickly, so you need to be prepared coming out here. Please don't be wearing runners or trainers or sneakers or whatever you call them, and a wee pair of tracksuit bottoms to come up, because that's not going to cut it in temperatures like this up here. The mountains are just glorious at the minute, and I really encourage you to get all your kit on and get all your kit prepared and come out and enjoy this, because the light is low and it's picking out all the mountains, which is just gorgeous. But as well as that, all the vegetation has turned that lovely golden yellowy colour, russety colour, and it's just stunning, just absolutely beautiful. It's like a portrait, a painting, because you know, some of the mountains that are further off in the distance are in sort of mist, and then these ones that are closer, like Slieve na Glock here, is just deep black, you know, and then you get sort of glimpses of the plateau down below us. It's just stunning today, just absolutely glorious. But I've just made myself a cup of coffee, so I'm sort of clutching it to sort of keep my wee fingers warm, because I can feel the tips of my fingers and the tips of my ears, which I've now tucked into my hat. I can feel them tingling a bit. It's so cold, but it's great. It's absolutely great. You know, Slieve, Muck, Binion, Lamagan, Donard, Commada, Burna, Mealmore, Mealbeg are all dusted with snow. Even Doan has a light dusting, not too much, but just a light dusting. But the rest of them are all topped with snow, which is quite spectacular. It's just beautiful. So yeah, get all your kit together, get your boots on, get well prepared, and come out and explore the mountains. Be safe, please, if you're coming out in the winter weather, but definitely get out and enjoy this. It's just stunning. The mountains really are a different creature in the winter. Just even look at the colours here. Stunning, just stunning. Thank you so much for clicking on the video today and watching with us. If you haven't already, please jump across and subscribe to the channel. You can click this little button down here in the corner, click the little notifications button too, and that'll keep you up to date with all of the stuff that we're putting out here on the channel. Now, one of the great things about walking on Doan is that there's a pretty clear route out across this big bog with the granite. As you can see, it sort of glows. I'll maybe spin around a wee bit there so that you can see just the edge of Loch Shanna. And then if I turn round this direction again, you can see over there Lamagan, just dusted in the snow. It's absolutely biting cold. I've taken one of my gloves off to open it together. phone, and my fingers are freezing. That wee bit of the wind makes all the difference. You know, as I said up there, it was about -1 to 0 to -1 without the wind, but come into the wind and it drops a good 3 or 4 degrees, so you want to have plenty of gear with you when you're out walking. So nothing else for it but just to cross the bog, then up over the gap and down to the car park.